What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty here with possibly the biggest game of the season so far already, man. This is a very big game here to kick off week 5. Well, to finish out week 5 of the RFL season of season 5, man. We've got the undefeated Dublin Celtic Tigers traveling to Chicago to take on the Cougars. Now, this game means a lot more than just the matchup. It's about the plate people involved as well. But before we get into this, I want to go ahead and ask you guys, can you see the stream right now? Are you guys able to hear me? Let me know before I continue on here. Because for some reason my Elgato is saying that it is not streaming. We hear you. See. Yep. Okay, cool. Great. I don't know what's going on with my Elgato. It's still saying it's not streaming, but I guess I'm going to have to find some type of way to end this when that happens. But appreciate you guys coming through as always. And like I said, a big game right here. The Chicago Cougars hosting the Dublin Celtic Tigers. For guys who don't know the history of the Celtic Tigers and how it kind of links with the Cougars as of recent history just of last year, is one particular guy. The first ever coach in Celtic Tigers history was Rob Roby, a.k.a. Mix, our announcer, and he struggled. He had problems there with the Celtic Tigers. Things didn't pan out well. He didn't even end up finishing the regular season with the Celtic Tigers because of how things went. And all right, so now it should be back on. Yeah, it should be good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and, I knew something was going to happen eventually. I'm glad I caught that and let you guys know beforehand. But continuing what I started saying, the Celtic Tigers and the Cougars are technically linked, and this is a really big matchup. I talked about how Rob Roby was the first coach and only coach so far in Dublin Celtic Tigers history, and he couldn't finish his season over there with the Cougars, with the Celtic Tigers. Ever since then, and not finishing that season, he came back in during the offseason to be a coach for a new team, and that's the Chicago Cougars. So here he is taking on his former team, and it's crazy how things are. And we've talked also with Roby to see how he felt about the game coming into this one, and this is what he had to say about taking on his former team there at home against the Celtic Tigers.
I didn't have any problems with Drake Crowell. I mean, you guys are the reporters. You guys write all the tabloids and everything, and people making it seem as if, I had an issue with Drake Crowell. I mean, I came in as the coach, and there were things that I wanted Drake Crowell to do last year, and quite simply, Drake Crowell wasn't doing those things. You could say it was my game plan, but we can also talk about, playing football games against division opponents, and he's throwing, 3 interceptions in the fourth quarter, and so, my woes with Drake Crowell were simple, just miscommunication, maybe on the football field, and just him, not making, the passes that we needed him to make, or the throws that we needed him to make, at times, and I just felt that, it hurt us, in some of the ball games. I mean, you could say that maybe my defensive strategy wasn't working for, the Celtic Tigers at the time, but when you look at that team now, and you see what's on them, I mean, well, they still have the essence of what I put together on that team last year, with the exception of a couple of rookies they drafted. But, I mean, that defense looks just like my defense for the Chicago Cougars. I mean, we've got an awful lot of respect for Drake Crowell. I mean, look what he's done, for the league, and he has a tremendous, obviously tremendous fan base, and he means so much to the RFL. But I mean, we got a game to play. At the end of the day, we don't have time to be worried about what Drake Crowell is going to do, what Matt Nayani is going to do. I mean, they got several superstars who turn up, and we've got several superstars who turn up as well. I mean, so we're not worried about Drake Crowell and the Celtic Tigers. We're worried about coming in and being the best possible Chicago Cougar football team we can be. And I think that one thing that speaks for us is our defense.
So, yeah, you heard it right there. A lot of confidence right there from Coach Roby. And he is the home dog here to start this game. So it's going to be interesting to see if the Celtic Tigers, who we already know is a team that's on fire right now, can take on the Chicago Cougars. We've talked about this in the podcast. You know, if the Celtic Tigers beat the Cougars here, there's just about no team on the rest of their schedule that I feel will be able to defeat them. So this is a huge game, and this will be a huge statement win for Coach Roby if he can get the win here tonight. He talked about, hey, we're not worried about Drake Crowell. We're not worried about what they do over there. All we're worried about is being the best Chicago Cougars team that we could be in winning this game. And that's the way you got to come into these games. You can't feel some type of way about, okay, I think we're going to lose this one and things like that. No, he's coming in there with pure confidence, hoping that the Chicago Cougars are going to get this win. And he's confident. It's not necessarily that he's hoping. He's expecting the Cougars to get this win here in Chicago. Speaking of both teams, the Dublin Celtic Tigers, coming into this game, the reason why this is such a big matchup, the offense of the Celtic Tigers is the first overall ranked offense in the entire RFL, averaging 35 points per game, over 435 yards, 306 plus yards passing, which is second in the entire RFL, and over 125 rushing yards per game as well. So this is a very lethal offense going up a really good and one of the top defenses in the RFL, as the Chicago Cougars, their defense stacking amongst that offense, ranked fourth in the league in terms of defense, only allowing 13 points per game. They give up, they allow the least amount of yards in the RFL with 240 that they average. And against the pass, they are second in the RFL with 149 passing yards they average giving up, in less than 100 yards as fourth in the RFL with 91.3 yards given up on the ground. So this is going to be a very big matchup to watch for in this entire game. But what I think is going to come down to who's going to win this one, it's going to come down to the sides of the ball that we're not focusing on. How will the Celtic Tigers defense do against the Cougars offense and vice versa? That's what's going to be interesting. And right now, you look at that matchup, you think about the Chicago Cougars, why they got the disadvantage in this one a little bit is because they're almost dead last in the RFL at 30th in terms of points per game. They average 16 points per game. This defense, 7th in the RFL, giving up 19. So what's expected for the Cougars to come out and win this game is offense. Their offense has to play ball. If they don't, it's just going to be one of those games again. But I talked with Coach Roby before this one, and he's expecting to, if he goes out, he expects his team to go out swinging. So that's what he's looking forward to. So those are the key points coming into this game. Also, to talk about the game following this one, which Rob Roby himself will be calling, we have on Twitch at 7:30 p.m. Eastern, the San Diego Red Dragons traveling to Portland to take on the Riverhogs. As you can see, our fantastic reimagined series. Another good logo right there with the Riverhogs that we just made up. Shout out to Rob Roby right there on that one. And for guys who are new to the Relocation Football League, are you looking to get involved? Go to our website at relocationfootballleague.com, fill out a player application, and start your journey to the RFL draft to see if you can become the next star in this league. Applications do cost $5, so be aware of that. But once you do that, you'll be invited to our Discord, given the invite link, and you'll be able to talk amongst the community members as well as other prospects entering in the RFL draft. With that being said, you guys already know what time it is. Before we jump into the game, we'll get a look at our sponsors from SeatGeek, and it's game time, man. So without further ado, let's go ahead and look at Anna, and we'll get you out onto the field.
This is Anna. She's crazy about football. Her team is playing at home next week, and she really wants to go. But when she looks for tickets, they're all sold out. Anna doesn't know where else to look. There are hundreds of confusing websites, and scalpers are sketchy. But then, Anna discovers SeatGeek. SeatGeek finds tickets from hundreds of sources and puts them all in one interactive map. Anna easily buys the best deal, with 2 taps and no surprises. When game day arrives, Anna scans her ticket using SeatGeek and gets to her seat before the first snap. SeatGeek, the smart way to buy tickets.
So shout out to SeatGeek as always. If you want $20 off of a discount of your purchase with them on any ticket that you're planning on attending any event, make sure you use our promo code of RFL and you'll get that discount. And with that being said, you guys know what time it is. I'm amped up for this game. I'm ready to bring the energy. Are you ready to see if the Cougars can get this upset? Let me know in the chat. Do you think the Celtic Tigers will win? And without further ado, let's get out onto the field. Celtic Tigers versus Cougars coming your way. Welcome here in Chicago. Tried to time that up, but hey, I couldn't turn down the game value, so hopefully that wasn't merging together. But the Chicago Cougars here hosting the Dublin Celtic Tigers in a showdown, probably the biggest this year. Who's going to win this game? Will the Celtic Tigers win this game to remain undefeated? Or will the Chicago Tigers or Chicago Cougars be able to pull off this upset and beat the Celtic Tigers for the first time this year? It's going to be very interesting to watch. Two powerhouse AFC teams going at it, and both teams expected to most likely meet each other in the playoffs. Here's a look at both the poster boys as Drake Crowell sitting there throwing to number 11. That is Matt Nayani, their star receiver. Last week, 5 receptions for 126 yards and a touchdown. Has the longest touchdown reception of the season out of any receiver with 90, which he had against the Red Dragons in that last week performance, man. I mean, if it wasn't for that touchdown, Celtic Tigers wouldn't have won the game. Red Dragons held them at bay, and now it's time to see if the Cougars defense can do the same. It's going to be interesting to see how this one goes. But with that being said, I have done enough talking. You know what time it is. It's RFL game day time. The Chicago Cougars taking on the Dublin Celtic Tigers. Balls on the tee, and the Cougars will be getting the ball to start this one off. Ball going to be fielded at the 8-yard line as it will be taken down at the 31. And we'll get a look at Coach Roby's offense and Rob Slater leading the group here at quarterback. Rob Slater always been one of those key quarterbacks for the Cougars here, man. 84 overall superstar quarterback out of Illinois State. He's up there in age at 32, but he's definitely a good quarterback for this offense. Let's see if he can lead this team down the field for the first points of the game as they'll come out here and run the football, and it's going to be good defense by the Celtic Tigers to start the game as Marcus Knight, is going to be taken down for a 2-yard loss of Rashawn Blackman. Another look at this play. Does a great job by Blackman coming off of that left side of the field. Just not enough offensive linemen. Great pursuit. Great job just going downhill and closing in to make that tackle. So a 2nd and 12. Great way to start the game for Dublin. Back on the ground, and that's going to be shut down again. The pursuit by the Celtic Tigers defense, man, is something special as we get a look at this Cougars offense. Starting out with a bit of a surprise, running the football and 2 times. Not working out. But they got some key playmakers at receiver. London Lyons and Contavious Henderson. Expect one of those guys to be the target here on this next play on 3rd and 12. 5 wide, empty set. Rob Slater, 4-man rush looking, throws deep down the middle of the field, and it's broken up, almost intercepted. Great defense by the Celtic Tigers as they come out here with a 3 and out. Tried to loft that one up there to Tavon Bryson. And this was a good play by the safety, Levon Wilkins. See Levon Wilkins just coming through, blowing up his midsection there, and just could not hang on to the football. That's great. That's a great start for the defense there by the Celtic Tigers as the Cougars punt this one away. And it'll take its course in the end zone for a touchback. And we'll get a look at the league's #1 offense, led by #1 himself, the GOAT of the RFL, Dre Crowell. Dre Crowell, over 1,000 yards passing. You can see there, over 1,200 to be exact. 10 touchdowns, only 1 interception, which he threw just last week against the Red Dragons. So Dre Crowell, man, among the elite of the elite in the RFL at the quarterback position. It's tough to get back there to him. Good offensive line, great playmaker. Let's see what he can do here on his first drive as he drops back looking to pass. Pressure in his face, but wide open is going to be running back Trey Worsley as we get our first down of the game after a 17-yard gain. It's a good play right here. You can see Dre Crowell feeling that pressure, just checking it down. He takes the hit too after this, and he just does that so well. Great play for the Celtic Tigers. He just comes out of the backfield, but there's nobody on Worsley. There's just so many weapons to have to worry about when you play this Celtic Tigers offense. They're just stacked on all levels. Handoff here, trying to go up the middle, and the defense able to react fast right there, holding that to a short run. As we'll get a look at this Celtic Tigers offense in depth, we look at probably the league's best offensive line right here. Multiple Pro Bowlers on that line. But the key players to watch out for here on the offense as skill position players is definitely Trey Worsley, the running back, and of course number 11, the poster boy, Matt Niani. They go with a run play here on 2nd and 8, and that's going to be Ed Ritter blowing up the middle. That's going to be a 2-yard loss, bringing up a 3rd and 10. So that's a huge play by the Cougars defense. It's time to see if the Celtic Tigers can draw something up to get these 10 yards to continue to move on this drive. Big shout out once again to everyone that is here in attendance. If you haven't already, make sure you smash that like button and share this out to people who you think may be interested. Definitely helps out the league. Split back formation. 3rd and 10. Dre Crowell looking to try to get the first down. Throws. He's got the completion and he's got the first down. What a throw. Throwing that one perfectly in the breadbasket to his favorite tight end, Reggie Wilson. And that's going to be Wilson's first grab of the day. Good for 16 yards. And Dre Crowell, amongst the best in the business at dropping these passes on the money. I mean, look at that. You couldn't have thrown that ball any better than that right there. It's perfectly placed. Look at the coverage. Excellent. Just a well-placed football. And Reggie Wilson, man, he looked great when he was with the Bulldogs. But here on the Celtic Tigers, man, Dre Crowell is taking him to the next level. 1st and 10 here at the 48. Play action, setting his feet, looking to throw, and he is able to find Reggie Wilson again for a huge first down at the 27. This offense is in rhythm. This is exactly how we kind of expected the Celtic Tigers to come out firing, making plays on offense. This is the matchup that's going to determine who's going to win this game. This is the keys to this. Can the Cougars defense stand up against the Celtic Tigers' #1 ranked offense? And right now, this offense is showing why they're the #1 offense in the league. There they go with some play action, and there goes a sack, which has been a rare occasion, for the Celtic Tigers on Dre Crowell. 15th tackle for Friedman. And you can see right here off the play action, not falling for Worsley getting the football at all as he just came in there clean. Great play right there by the Cougars defense. That's a play that they desperately needed. As we like to call that, dead man here in the RFL. It's going to be trips out to the right side. Shotgun here for Dre Crowell on a 2nd and 16. A handoff. Trey Worsley not going much of anywhere, just getting back to the 33-yard line. And that doesn't help them out much as we get a look at this Cougars defense. This is the best part of this team, you could say. They've really improved this defense this year. Marvin Woolfolk, definitely a key player to watch out for. And, of course, Keani Jones, looking forward to the matchup between him and Matt Niani tonight. 3rd and 16, play action. Dre Crowell looking, throws. He's got the completion, but he does not get the first down. That's Reggie Wilson with another big catch, and the Cougars defense will hold the Celtic Tigers from being able to get in the end zone for a touchdown on this drive. Great job right there, just making sure he didn't get anything extra after the reception. That was Pollard on the tackle. And the Celtic Tigers looking to get the first points of the game here with an easy chip shot field goal from the 19. Kick is up, and it is good. We got ourselves a good old 3-0 ball game to start out as Tyrus Wiley knocks it through. And even though this results in points for the Celtic Tigers, got to give credit to the Chicago Cougars for stopping that offense that was on fire. That's what they got to do throughout this game, and that's what gave the Red Dragons a chance of possibly coming up with a win in their matchup last week against them, is just slowing the Celtic Tigers offense down. That's the best thing that you can do. You're not going to stop them from scoring, but can you stop them from scoring touchdowns is the key. And right there, they stop them on that one. And let's see if the offense can take advantage. They are playing up against a really good defense, though. This defense, top 10 in the RFL, so it's not an easy slouch defense to move the football against. As Rob Slater lines up under center here. Single back formation. Slater letting one fly, hits the out route. Nasty juke move, tries to get by Reed Holmberg, but it will be enough for a first down. What a play by Tavon Bryson. No instant replay there, but they'll have a bunch formation out to the right side of Slater. That's their first down of the game. Looking to get more here on this drive, and there goes a throw over the middle to London Lyons for his first reception as he is met there by Blackman. We get a look at the Celtic Tigers on the defensive side of the ball. And in that I guess, interview we had with Coach Roby, he talked about how this defense pretty much emulated his defense that he currently has right now on the Cougars. So it's very interesting because, I mean, he is right about that. This defense, it's like he's playing up against the same defense he just about assembled and created here. But 2nd and 8, going to run the football. Good tackle right there by Levon Wilkins, the safety. Able to bring him down at the 48. Shotgun here, Rob Slater getting blitz, throws over the middle wide open. It's going to be a first down to Jameel Darby as he gets to the 39. 3 of 4 is Rob Slater, and that's what the Cougars should have did the first time coming out onto the field, is throw the football. Because, I mean, I know they tried to run it, but throwing the football right now may be their best option against the run. The Celtic Tigers aren't that bad. I mean, they are, well, actually, they aren't that good, but they do just barely give up 100 yards per game on the ground. They are 20th, actually, at stopping the run, so I guess middle of the pack, you can say right there. They'll run the football here with Knight, and that's a great fight forward to get what he can on the carry. Picks up 4 yards. It's 2nd and 6, and man, this Cougars offense starting to roll. Slater looking over the middle. He's got the reception. Tavon Bryson, he's got it, but he's short of the first down. They give him forward progress. I don't really like the spot there, but hey, I guess the Cougars, they're not complaining. Play action. Slater setting his feet, throws open, and that's a clutch catch right there as he takes the contact from Reed Holmberg as the big body tight end Briggs is able to haul it in. Huge play right there. Cougars on fire right now, and Holmberg in on this tackle to keep him to just a 1-yard gain. It's a good job right there. Holmberg in on a lot of these plays here on defense. The Cougars offense really starting to put things together here. Tight formation. Handoff up the middle, bouncing to the outside, lowers the shoulder, and there goes a first down run by Denard Locker. You need yards, he's going to get it for you. And he's been, in and out of play from starting position to, getting switched around with Marcus Knight, but it's technically the game plan that they run. But look at this. Runs right through the rookie Austin right there, man. Oh, my goodness. That's definitely a welcome to the RFL moment. Welcome to the RFL, Kilo Austin. The 82 overall rookie out of Texas just got sent back to Texas with that truck right there. Man, what a run. 1st and goal, run up the middle, and it's a touchdown for the Chicago Cougars as they will hop out with the lead. What a drive by the Chicago Cougars as they will come out and score on the Celtic Tigers. 2nd time's the charm here for Chicago. And that was just an easy run up the middle, untouched Marcus Knight. Here goes the extra point to put them up by 4, and the Cougars will start their onslaught to try to pull off this upset to give their home crowd possibly the biggest win of their season. Trey Crowell on the sideline, talking amongst his offense, getting ready. And here goes the kickoff. 7-3 is the score, as this one won't even be returnable. In the back of the end zone for a touchback, and we'll get a look at Drake Crowell coming out onto the field. Here once again, they had a great opening drive on their first drive of the game. Only thing, could not end in 6. That is the key for the Celtic Tigers here on this drive. Finish the drive. That's something they kind of struggled with against the top-tier defense against the San Diego Red Dragons. And so let's see if they can kind of bounce back from that. 1st and 10. Here they go looking to throw. Drake Crowell with the check down. And that's going to be completed out there to DJ Barrow for a gain of 4. 5 for 5 right now is Drake Crowell as they'll spread out the field here. 2nd and 6, Crowell over the middle. He's got the rookie Cam Rux, but not going much of anywhere as Pollard is able to wrestle him down. They need 3 yards here. 3rd and 3. I formation. What do they call here? Do they run it or pass it? They will run for it. They got the first down. Great running by Trey Worsley as he gets to the 48. They've been keying in on Trey Worsley. He's had 4 carries so far and only has 5 yards, and he got 5 yards on that carry. And so that's key, it looks like, to the Celtic Tigers to take away the run game of the Celtic Tigers and have them rely solely on passing the football, which honestly, I mean, you don't want that either, but when you take away one of those options, you might can slow down this offense. Drake Crowell with the throw over the middle, and there goes DJ Barrow just hitting him up on those drags. You know, those drags set up for bigger plays later on as the game develops. As that picks up a nice gain of 8. 2nd and 2, Crowell handing this one off and nowhere to go as he is going to be caught by DJ McCord, the safety, at the 45. That's a 1-yard loss. Another 3rd and 3 for the Celtic Tigers. And this is just what the Cougars have to do. They have to make the offense a little bit uncomfortable and get in situations on 3rd down where, you know, it's tough for them to get that first down. But that is going to be the end of the first quarter, an exciting one. 7-3 is the score. The Chicago Cougars lead it over the Dublin Celtic Tigers, 7-3. I formation again on this 3rd and 3. They go right back to Trey Worsley, finding a lane, and there he goes to the right sideline. Does he have the speed? Nobody's going to catch him, and it's a 45-yard touchdown for Trey Worsley. Celtic Tigers jump right back out with the lead, and nothing but patient running by Trey Worsley as he gets in the end zone untouched for 6. Look at this, Marvin Woolfolk. This is why you got to give credit to this offensive line, being amongst the best in the RFL. You can see how he just held that block against Marvin Woolfolk, and Trey Worsley just working, staying patient, finding the lane, using the speed, going down the field and scoring. That is a great drive. Celtic Tigers, man, it's going to be tough for the Cougars to slow down this offense as the kick goes through. 6 plays, they go 65 yards to make it a 10-7 ball game. Can already see that this is going to be one of those games. Back and forth as the Celtic Tigers reclaim their lead and kick it in the end zone for the touchback as he won't elect to take it out.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
And so the Cougars, man, on their last drive, they look fantastic. They're able to move on this Celtic Tigers defense. That shows you that they have the capability of moving. But one thing about the Cougars themselves, I mean, they look great also against the Red Dragons, scoring a 180-yard touchdown earlier. But the thing is consistency. Can they keep it going? That's the key. Maury Williams right there wrapping up. Bernard Locker holding it to a 7-yard gain. Still a nice gain on 1st down. 2nd and 3. Here goes a throw, completion to London Lions for a first as he gets to the 39. Good read right there. 1st and 10 for the Cougars. Looks to pass, throws, and there he goes. Nasty juke move backwards as he's able to catch Williams there on that move. That's Contavious Henderson with his first grab of 16 yards on the night. Great play right here, as you can see, just clearing out that left side of the field for that dig route. And he's able to win that battle on the rookie, Kilo Austin. Nice move right there. Contavious Henderson, you give him any space, he has the capability of taking anything to the house. Trips out to the left side here as Slater awaits the snap here in the shotgun. Slater with the throw over the middle, and it's a first down. As Jameel Darby fights forward to the 34, and the Cougars once again looking to try to get some points. No motion London Lions, end around play, tries to go to the outside, forced fumble. Oh my goodness, luckily recovered back by the Cougars, man. That could have been dangerous. Could have been dangerous right there, and London Lions should have just stayed to the outside here. That whole outside was sealed. He tried to cut it upfield, and you don't want to cut it into number 97, man. Jason Lindsley. Don't forget, man, he's been one of the league's top defensive ends for years, and he does a great job stripping it. Defense just couldn't capitalize on it.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
2nd and 12 here. Hand off to Marcus Knight, finding a lane. Juke move, not going to work on Levon Wilkins right there. Does a great job with that tackle in the open field. 3rd and 4.
52, 52. Let's go, D. Let's go.
4-3 defense here as he looks to pass. Lets one fly to the sideline, and he just throws that one away. If he was accurate with that one, that would have been picked off going the other direction. So I guess a wise call right there, but probably should have held on to the football a little bit longer to wait for something else to get open, because that was a clean pocket from what I saw right there. So probably a missed opportunity of throwing the football a little bit too early for Rob Slater, and they're going to have to settle for the field goal here. But at least this will tie the game up at 10 apiece as the kick is up, and it is good. 10-10 is the score with 10 minutes and 52 seconds left to go in this game. So the Cougars tying this game up and kicking this one off to the Celtic Tigers, whose offense has been on fire as of lately. Here goes Shields out past the 25, getting it to the 27. And we'll get a look at Dr. Dre in the offense once again. Ray Crowell in this offense has just been one of the best units for years in the RFL since the very beginning. It was tough, the reason why these guys are linked back to, Rob Roby back in his days with the Celtic Tigers there, spending that half of the season, I guess you could say, there with them, and missing the playoffs for the first time in franchise history. And Roby, he knows about everything that went down. He feels like, it wasn't his game plan on why the team did not get there that year. He's glad he's on a different one, and he's looking for his Cougars to come up big here. And look at that. Talk about coming up big. That is a heck of a catch right there across the middle. I think that was DJ Barrow, and it was for a first down. Dre Crowell with the pinpoint accuracy. Here he goes throwing again. He's going to be stood up, hit from behind there. That's Barrow again. 9 for 9 is Dre Crowell, looking to go double digits on completion straight. 2nd and 3. Handoff, bouncing to the outside, getting chased down, but Trey Worsley with the speed gets the first down and out at the 45. Trey Worsley, 63 yards rushing already here in this first half. Definitely looked like he's going to be on his way to a 100-yard game here tonight. And that's saying a lot against this Cougars defense. It was ranked 4th in the RFL with allowing less than 100 yards per game. Handoff here, trying to hit the lane, breaking tackles, and here goes another beautiful run by Trey Worsley to the house for a touchdown, and the Celtic Tigers will hop back on top. What about that run? Unbelievable. And the move and speed to finish this out. Oh my goodness. And this is what makes the Celtic Tigers virtually unstoppable. These guys can do anything. Run the football, pass the football. I mean, if they get the running game started like it is right now, that is going to be extremely tough for the Chicago Cougars to keep up. And that was a fantastic run. Here goes the kick. It's up and it's good. And the extra point makes it a 17-10 ball game. And Trey Worsley over 100 yards rushing in the first half of this game with 2 touchdowns. Celtic Tigers kind of catching the Cougars off guard here with the run game, which it looks like the Cougars have been trying to stop. But, I mean, you can see them. They're there. But it's just hard to take down and get to Trey Worsley as he just made that defense look silly there. Breaks right through the tackles. Nobody able to get a hand on him afterwards. The guy's just deadly. Rob Slater coming out here onto the field. Now his team down by a touchdown. See if this offense can keep up with the Cougars. The Celtic Tigers, as they come out here in the bunch formation to the left. Handoff, and Locker's going to be wrapped up and dropped down for a loss of a yard there. Good tackle made right there by number 90 on the defensive tackle position, Malik Yates, out of Michigan State. Veteran defensive lineman right there, 31 years old. You can see him still looking nimble and able to make plays. That's a good tackle right there.
You ready? Watch 57. Check three.
Shotgun here for the Cougars. Handoff, and here goes Marcus Knight finding a lane, but a great tackle. Once again in the open field. You got to give credit to these safeties. They're doing a great job making tackles on the running backs. And they got space. Setting up the running back screen here. Here he goes. He's got it, and he's got the first down. Marcus Knight out to the 37. Offense really starting to move here. You can see Marcus Knight trying to set up his blocks, dipping in and then bouncing back out, trying to get to the outside where those blocks were sealed. Still a good job right there by McBride, coming from behind, wrapping him up, and holding that to the gain that it was. Could have been bigger. Ashland Boyd checking in the game as they hand it off to him. Nasty juke move. Another move as he gets to midfield. 13 yards on that run. Ashland Boyd, the rookie running back. He's been having himself a great season here for the opportunities that he has been given. 78 overall running back out of Mississippi State. Very elusive in the open field. You can see right here, putting on a nasty move on Levon Wilkins. He can't even get a glove on him. And that's what the Cougars like to do. They love to mix up their run game. They got so many good, different type of backs with Marcus Knight. They got Denard Locker. They got Ashland Boyd. These guys can definitely switch up the game and catch a defense off guard. You can see him going right back to Knight here with a powerful run up the gut for a gain of 9. Handoff, and Boyd again finding a lane. Spin move not going to work as Levon Wilkins won't be faked out this time, but still a first down for the Cougars. Looks like the run game's starting to tire out the defense a bit here. And the offensive line's doing a great job opening up lanes for these backs to make plays happen. First down and 10 at the 32. Slater dropping back to pass. Great pass deflection. Did you see how high he just got up to make that play? That was one heck of a play right there by Le'Veon Waynes. 2nd and 10. Slater looking to pass again. Hits the drag. Open is Tavon Bryson as he is taken down at the 25-yard line. 11 of 14 is Rob Slater, and they face a 3rd and 3. And this is usually that gray area. You don't know what's going to be called. Do they run it or do they pass it? We'll have to see. It's an easy drag route right there. We got a game following this one at 7:30 p.m. Eastern on Twitch as always. And that's going to be a great matchup to finish out Week 5. The San Diego Red Dragons take on the Riverhawks in Portland. So make sure you catch that one after this one. The link to the Twitch is in the description. Tight formation here. Looks like they're going to try to pass for it, and they will. They'll let one fly. Huge hit right there as he could not haul it in, and that's Nate Mickens, the cornerback, all over that one. It looks like he baited him into making that throw as well. Another look at this one. You can see he kind of played off of him, let him get open for a bit, but as soon as he let that football go, just goes downhill, delivers a big hit there on Marcus Knight to force the incompletion. Now the Celtic Tigers defense getting the stop they were looking for right there, but the Cougars, hey, they'll take whatever points they can get here. They just want to keep piling up and try to keep up with this Celtic Tigers offense. And so the kick's good there by Davis, the rookie. Score here is now 17-3. Man, this game's shaping up to be exactly what we thought it to be. Good battle between two top AFC teams. And so he'll kick this one off. He'll field it at the 9. This is going to be Shields on the return. Good hit right there as he's brought down at the 28. Ray Crowell back out onto the field. These guys have scored every time that they have touched the football. 2 times being a touchdown, and the other, of course, being a field goal to start the game. That was on their opening drive. And they're spreading out the field. So dangerous right here. Matt Niani has not caught a pass yet, so that says a lot right now. There's a throw over the middle, wide open, Reggie Wilson all the way to the 45-yard line. And that's just something you can't do. I guess the pump fake may have caught the defense off guard or what, but you can see right here, I mean, he was just streaking down the middle of the field here. There was nobody in the middle to stop Reggie Wilson. And, you know, guys don't tend to key in on Reggie Wilson that much. And I think he's going to have a huge season because of it. He's just, you know, they have so many other weapons that you have to focus on. You can't put somebody on him. And right there, you just can't leave him that open, though. That's a great play as they get that first down. Offset I formation. There's a handoff up the middle, finding a lane, juke move, and Trey Worsley trying to explode for another huge run. 121 yards rushing in this game. He has looked phenomenal and unstoppable. Came out to a little bit of a shaky and tough start, but he has really got himself in a groove, and I believe what it was, the offensive line got themselves in a groove here. They are doing an excellent job up front on laying these blocks. You can see both guys in X-Factor mode, Drake Crowell and Trey Worsley. Definitely scary here for this defense. They'll run the football, lowers the shoulder to get 2 to 3 yards on that one, running right in the chest of Ed Ritter. 2nd and 7. And before they can snap the football, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Score here 17-13. Celtic Tigers looking to extend that lead. Timeout now. The 2-minute warning actually gives Worsley a bit of a break here. See if they'll probably go to him. They won't. They'll look to pass. And here he goes with a beautiful pass there. But Matt Niani could not haul it in. Great defense by the Cougars. Still, he has not made a catch and been a factor in this game. 3rd and 7. Crowell looking, throws, out route complete, first down and then some as he gets to the 11. That's Reggie Wilson once again winning on his battle. 5 receptions for 95 yards for Wilson. So we got ourselves a 100-yard rusher. Of course, Drake Crowell is looking on the money with his passes as always. And, I mean, now we're about to have a 100-yard receiver with a tight end. This is opening up a lot of things for this Celtic Tigers offense. And like I said, the Cougars want a chance of winning this game. Their offense is going to have to stay consistent and compete with their offense. Here goes a throw over the middle. Niani can't make the catch here, as in traffic was Markel Wilcox and Keani Jones. Man, they are really keying in on Niani, making sure that he does not get the football. Here goes Crowell spinning around, looking, throws, incomplete pass as he tried to check it down to Worsley. And this is a big 3rd down for the Celtic Tigers and the Cougars especially. 3rd and 10, shotgun. Drake Crowell looking to throw into the flats here, and that's just pretty much a forfeit of the drive as they will call a timeout, looking, I guess, to try to see what they can do with the final seconds that they have left in this game. Celtic Tigers looking to go up by 7, and the kick is good. We got ourselves a 20-13 ball game in the first half. minute and 16 seconds left for the Cougars to try to get some more points before the end of this first half. And so there goes the kickoff as it will be out in the back of the end zone for a touchback.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
So it will be great for the Cougars here. They got 2 timeouts, decent amount of time on the clock. If they can make a big play down the field, possibly get some points heading into the locker room, they definitely can help out with some momentum. Biggest thing though, Celtic Tigers start out with the football to start the second half, so a score is almost like a must here. As they'll drop back looking to pass, Slater down the field, wide open, Contavious Henderson, and there goes the big play that I was talking about, down to the 47. I think he stepped out of bounds, which is why they mark him at the 47. Looked like he got to the 45. He's wide open here on this out route. And then you can see stepped out at that right about 2 yards before he got down at the 45-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 outlaw.
First down and 10 at the 47. Trips out to the right side. Slater looking to pass here. And he's going to be sacked on this one, down at his own 45-yard line. Huge play, and the Cougars forced to use a timeout to try to conserve some time here. Definitely a well-needed play for the Celtic Tigers after giving up that huge play, trying to stall out this offense and keep them out of field goal range. Slater looking down the field. He's got all day to throw this one. Stepping up in the pocket, and down he goes for another sack. That's Malik Yates. 3rd and 20. Slater still holding on to the football. Throws over the middle, wide open. Contavious Henderson gets the first down. And the Cougars are here at the 32-yard line. Letting time waste here. They're going to hurry up here, and they will call a timeout. So I believe they are in field goal range. They do have one heck of a kicker with a leg on him. Let's see if he can nail this one. A 49-yarder for Davis. Kick is up, and it is good. They knock it down. 6 seconds left, and they make it a 20-16 ball game. So a smart play right there. The Cougars, man, and a clutch catch. Contavious Henderson making another huge play for the Cougars. And then they kick this one off. As they'll field it at about the 4. Bouncing back, here goes Shields. Down at the 22. 3 seconds remaining. And if I'm the Celtic Tigers, as they are doing here, it appears, yep, taking a knee. Just heading into the locker room while they're up. So they take the knee, and that is going to be the end of an exciting first half of play between the Dublin Celtic Tigers and the Chicago Cougars. Rob Roby here putting up a fight for his life here against his former team, trying to see if he can pull off the upset and be the first team to snap this streak of the Celtic Tigers offense. That being said, here's a look at the game coming up, being called by Roby himself on Twitch at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. The San Diego Red Dragons will host, well, not host, but travel to Portland to take on the Riverhogs to finish out Week 5 of the regular season. And that should definitely be a big matchup there. I believe the winner of that game will take the the AFC West. So that's a big game for the division right there. Here's a look at all the games that have passed so far. As you could see so far here tonight, it's a great week. It's been a great season so far. So many great games. So many good upsets and things of that nature. And this is definitely one of them that we are watching here tonight. As we get a look back at the highlights and everything that's been going on, Trey Worsley had himself one heck of a crazy first half. Over 120 rushing yards. And the Cougars, I mean, they did it. They found a way to still keep up with the offense of the Celtic Tigers. And the big thing is, they start out this half here. You can see them kicking this one off to the Celtic Tigers. They have to make sure that this doesn't become a 2-possession game, because that's when things get scary when you play the Celtic Tigers. So Dublin, after a good return by Shields, gets started at the 29-yard line, and back out comes the GOAT number 1, led by Trey Worsley so far this evening. Here's a look at his season stats. 4 touchdowns, 2 of those coming off of the first half of this game. And he's in X-Factor mode right now, so watch out for him. Bunch formation to the left side here of Crowell. So look to pass, 4-man rush, throws open as he's able to find DJ Barrow. He'll pick up 5 yards there. 2nd and 5. Motion Matt Nayani, who still has not had a reception in this game yet. And there he goes, getting his first huge hit right there by Marvin Woolfolk. Their biggest hitter on defense, 3rd and inches. What do they do here? I feel they should run it with Trey Worsley. Let's see if they do that. They will look to pass it instead. And a great defensive play. That is the play in the stand that the Cougars were looking for. That's a heads-up play right there by the linebacker. Wasn't quite sure, didn't quite get to see who that was. You can see him going the other direction, and the athleticism to reach behind and break up this pass. That was Andrew Sherman, the middle linebacker out of Florida State, the veteran, 33 years old, with one heck of a play right there to save that drive, that play from being a first down. They punt this one. It goes in the back of the end zone for a touchback, and the Cougars, they've got an opportunity to jump out to the lead here in this one. (20-16) ball game. The Cougars start out with a 3-and-out. Let's see if the offense can score and take the lead as they'll line up under center here with Rob Slater. Bunch formation to the left, and a huge hit by Jason Lindsley coming off the edge. Absolutely decapitates Denard Locker. Man, what a hit. Another look at this one. Came in there slow, but he was timing it up, lining him up, and nobody puts a hand on him. Got to get a hand on Jason Lindsley. He didn't lead the league in sacks in the past for no reason. I mean, this guy's still one heck of a beast at that defensive end position. 2nd and 12, handoff up the middle, and they blow up the run here. And guess who's in on the tackle again? It's Jason Lindsley with some help from his fellow safety, Levon Wilkins. Another look at this one. You can see, tried to bounce it to the outside, but he had no choice. He tried to make the best out of this play, but the Cougars, it seems like this defense, all they do is just suffocate you. The minute that you get the football, you try to make a play with it. It's like you're met there with immediate pressure to begin with, and you got to try to make something happen. And the minute that you bounce out to the outside, they got those great defensive ends. They got those good safeties that come down and help and run support. It's hard to run the football against this defense. 3rd and 15, there goes a pass over the middle, and that's a big tackle right there to keep him shy of the first down. Reed Holmberg, who's been the clutch tackle maker here of the Celtic Tigers for years, makes that tackle on Jameel Darby, tight end, and that will bring up 4th down for the Cougars. So liking the start of this second half. Seems like both teams making some slight adjustments on the defensive side of the ball, trying to figure each other's offense out as they are able to both come out with a 3-and-out. Now it's a battle of whose offense going to get started first. And here they go punting this one away, a little bit muffed. But here he goes, fielding it. No fair catch called. And good thing he hangs on to it anyway. That's DJ Barrow getting tackled there by Joey Mack. And coming out onto the field. Again here for the 2nd time in the second half. The offense of the Celtic Tigers. Couldn't do anything the last drive, a quick 3-and-out. Spreading the field as they'll run the football, finding a lane, trying to juke pass, but a good tackle right there by Friedman. Holds that to a 4-yard gain. Single back formation as they'll motion in Nayani. Most likely looking to try to pass here, and they will. Getting blitz, and there goes Nayani, finding a lane, breaking the tackle, and he gets a first down. And you want to get him incorporated in the offense some type of way. It doesn't matter if it's those short passes. That's only a 2nd catch of the game. But you get him heated up, and he can become a huge asset later on in the game. Here goes a throw and a catch on the sideline, but I think it's out of bounds, incomplete, and it is. Good effort there by Nayani, but just not enough space. Spreading out the field again as Crowell throws over the middle. There goes DJ Barrow with an unnecessary backwards juke. Goes down at the 38. 3rd and 6. Tough to stop this team on 3rd downs. Can the Cougars do it? Crowell looking, steps up, throws, and there he goes to his moneymaker on the check down. Trey Worsley has got the 1st down in Cougar territory at the 44. Offense is draining. It's so draining when your defense has them in a 3rd down situation where you have the advantage to get the stop to bring up 4th down, and they convert. This is what the Celtic Tigers offense does. They get in 3rd down situations, and they always find a way to convert and just draw life and momentum out of your defense. And that seems like that's what they're doing right now and have been doing throughout this game on the Cougars. Worsley looking a bit tired there in the backfield, but they'll look to pass here. It goes a wide open receiver, breaking a tackle, and he'll be stood up a yard shy of the 1st down at the 35. That's Javon Payne on the tackle. And on the reception, rookie tight end Hayden Jean-Charles. And it's 2nd and 2. Motion to Yanni. Looks like that's their method of trying to get him the football, because right now, Keani Jones been doing a great job on him. And there goes Jones in on the tackle. Once again, Yanni on the spot route. Try to get him involved there. 1st down, though.
We got three, fellas. We got three.
Really liking the drive right now. And a good job right there by the Celtic Tigers. I get these teams confused sometimes. By the Cougars. Good job right there as they close in. Marvin Woolfolk, always been the anchor to this defense. Let's get another look at this as you can see him closing in. He did a great job also right there, just throwing that left tackle to the side there. I believe that was number 72, veteran left tackle Glenn Devine. Been to the Pro Bowl multiple years. There he is getting tossed to the side like a stepchild there. As Drake Crowell looks to throw, hits the slant, and there he goes, finally beating Keani Jones one-on-one on the slant. And Jones was still on him, though. I mean, this has been a good battle throughout this game. That's a huge catch. And what they're starting to do is they're starting to warm up Matt Niani right now. Throw him those short passes, get him on fire, get him in a rhythm, and then he'll start making those big plays later on down the line and being able to find ways to get open on Keani Jones. And that's the way that they're working it right now. So I really like the method that they're going with on this drive. Crowell looking, throws to the end zone, wide open for a touchdown is Reggie Wilson. And this is exactly what I said that the Cougars want to avoid, is being down by 2 possessions. They're going to have to respond, because once you get down by 3, that just about automatically always calls for it being a wrap when you play the Celtic Tigers. Huge play right there. Here goes the extra point to put them up by 11. And the kick by Tyrus Riley is good. 27-16 is the score. Now this is going to be crucial, this drive right here for the Cougars. What they want to do is they need to keep it a 1-possession game and keep it close. They have to do that. You can see on that drive, man, like I was talking about, the Celtic Tigers offense is drawing the life and momentum out of that defense. That drive was 10 plays, 82 yards. They just kept nagging that defense, kept converting on 3rd downs. And the more that they do that, man, just takes time away from the game and just beats your team up defensively, mentally. So that's what the Cougars, the Celtic Tigers are doing right now. And like I said, if they want to keep up with that, their offense is going to have to do the same. Right now, down by 2 possessions, this is pretty much a must-score drive.
Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
Shotgun as Slater looks to pass, throws, wide open, Tavon Bryson taken down at the 31. Tackle made there by Le'Veon Waynes. Good gain of 6 yards. And at this point, I mean, Cougars, you're down by 2 possessions, which of course you want to avoid. But there's still quite some time left in this game. So what you want to do, you don't have to be in a rush while you're down. I think they should just take what's there that the defense is giving them, just continue to make plays and wear out this defense by moving the chains. So here they go, play action, throw into the flats, and that's going to be Denard Locker trotting out of bounds. As he could have got the 1st down, he's taken down by Le'Veon Waynes again on another play. 3rd and 3. This is a huge down here for Chicago. Slater instantly getting blitzed and sacked. That's going to be Michael Afriye, their fastest linebacker, coming in on a well-sent blitz. And that is 4th down for the Cougars. Get another look at this, man. He just shoots clean off this right side edge. There is nobody there to block him. They fill up all the offensive linemen by just putting bodies on bodies there. And there's just not enough bodies there to pick up Afriye. Great blitz because they know that Michael Afriye is their fastest linebacker. He's going to be able to get there quick, and boy, did he ever. That's going to bring up that 4th down stop. They punt this one, and the Celtic Tigers, they score a touchdown here. Could very well be the game. Returned by DJ Burrow out to the 34-yard line. I think that was a terrible spot. It looked like he got to the 36 at the very least. But anyway, back out onto the field here, Trey Worsley. You can see his stats on the season, looking to try to possibly reach 500 yards rushing on the season by the end of this game. Ray Crowell throws, got the completion, broken tackle, and he's going to be wrapped up and brought down at the 40 as he finds DJ Barrow. And so DJ Barrow, he's been making some big catches, 7 catches so far today, and they haven't been, necessarily for big yards, but they've been, great momentum plays for the offense. They can just get the ball out to them, little quick 5-6 yard gains. If you get that on 1st down a lot and very often, that really helps the momentum of your offense going forward. So, he's definitely been one of those startup momentum guys that they're using. Here goes Drake Crowell launching one back to DJ Burrow as he goes deeper down the field. Here with a 1st down at the 45. And Drake Crowell just being Drake Crowell. Dr. Dre dotting him up here across the middle, throwing this one perfectly with pressure around him. It's just like he's just so oblivious to it. It doesn't faze him at all. Does a great job winning that one-on-one matchup. And that's the thing that I'm pretty sure that Coach Roby was worrying about coming into this game. I mean, he already knew he had a good matchup with Keani Jones or Matt Niani. But the biggest challenge is how do these other defensive backs match up against the other receivers? A false start right there. And that's a rare occasion for the Celtic Tigers. Usually this is a very disciplined team. Right there, losing out on 5 yards, however. 1st and 15, throws over the middle, and they still get the 1st down as he gets to the 30-yard line. That's going to be Darion Colvin, their former starting tight end, his first reception of the game. They tend to get him still involved on plays. We know he's up there in age, but they still find ways to get plays out of him. And that's a good play right there as Darion Colvin gets that 1st down. 33 years old, man. Stanford alumni. Overall, definitely dropped now. He's 77 overall tight end. He was in the 80s back in Madden 19. But definitely took a pretty big hit due to the advancement. Good tackle made right there. And that is definitely a play that he had to make. Because that outside was completely sealed. And he could have took it off for a huge 1st down. But Marvin Woolfolk doing what he does best, and that is containing the outside, making plays. And at this point, Cougars defense just wants to slow up this offense. Keep them out of the end zone. Doesn't matter if you hold them to a field goal. Just don't let them score touchdowns. Draw play here, trying to find a lane, and he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, 3rd and 12. Watch out for the matchup. Top of your screen. Keani Jones and Matt Niani going at it. He absolutely burnt Keani Jones on that play. But for some reason, he still didn't throw him the football, but he throws this one with a completion to Trey Worsley, and they'll just settle for the field goal here. This will put them up by 14 as the kick is good straight through the uprights. And we got ourselves a 30-16 ball game. And big shout out to you guys here watching this game right now, man. Appreciate the support, and man, game is shaping out to be exactly how we expected it to be. Very competitive, great plays, and just a battle between these two juggernaut of teams. Cougars offense coming out onto the field as Marcus Knight goes out here talking amongst the offense, seeing if they'll check in, though. with him in the backfield. And they will have Marcus Knight in the backfield here as Rob Slater lines up in the gun. Looks to pass, throws over the middle. He's got the completion to Tavon Bryson. Bryson wrapped up and dropped down at the 37, first down. And before they can snap the football, you guys know what time it is. Put your fours up in the chat. It's the fourth and final quarter. Who's going to win this game? Right now, the Celtic Tigers are up by 2 touchdowns, but the Cougars, don't count them out yet. They can very well get it done, possibly send this game into overtime, but they're going to have to play their absolute best from here on out. There goes a throw and a good catch right there. Marcus Knight able to win that battle with Shields, picking up 6 on first down. Setting up the running back screen, and he's got the speed. He's got the first down, stiff arm, breaking tackles, and there's a flag on the field, and I think this will be against the defense for face mask, and it will, as that will tack on 15 extra yards at the end of the play. That was Nate Mickens, who came up with a huge play earlier within this game. A very undisciplined play right there, and that just can't make those mistakes. Like I said, the Celtic Tigers, this is a team historically has just been disciplined. And a couple of mistakes has happened for them right now with some penalties, but here he goes looking to pass, throws, open is Contavious Henderson trying to get to the end zone, wrestled out of bounds at the 5. First and goal for the Cougars, and that is a huge play that they were looking for. Another look at this one. So you can see him just throwing him wide open. Wins on the flag route here. And Demore Williams trying to strip him at the end of that one. And even if he did get the strip, probably would have went out of bounds anyway. But still, huge play. Contavious Henderson has been pretty much the sole playmaker at the receiver position. You can see Henderson also right now in his mode right now, in his X factor. Fake end around play, and here goes Denard Locker running through the defense and scoring a touchdown. What a run by Denard Locker. He ran over Kilo Austin earlier, and here he just runs through 2 guys just about. Look at this bow. Get off me. Gets in the end zone for 6, and that's why they signed him. Now they make it a 1-possession game as Davis looks to make it a 7-point deficit, as the extra point does go through to make the score 30-23. Oh man, game ain't over until it's over. But of course, you never want to be down in the fourth quarter when this guy is getting the football, because he is clutch. It's tough to stop the Celtic Tigers in the fourth quarter. This is just a team that finishes. And here goes the kickoff. Back of the end zone, touchback, and Drake Crowell in the offense. Going to get started at the 25. Yeah, it definitely does have a playoff type of environment feel right now with these 2 teams going at it. Definitely agree with you on that one, Anthony Washington. First down and 10 at the 25-yard line. Drake Crowell, play action. Spinning around, throws, pressure in his face to the sideline, almost picked off by Keani Jones. He was all over Matt Niani there. I think the pass just could not get out there fast enough, and that's probably one of the knacks getting shown on full display of Drake Crowell, just not having the speed. But look at this. Screen for the first down and then some. Can he outrun the defense? He will. Trey Worsley, 10-5 touchdown. Celtic Tigers. Unbelievable. How about Drake Crowell, though? All the credit to Trey Worsley, but look at Drake Crowell. He gets hit just by about everybody on the defense. And Trey Worsley just sitting there with nothing but blockers ahead of him and gets in the end zone untouched for a touchdown as they jump back out to a 2-possession lead. Look at that. Only the best in the league can sit there, handle that pressure, and get that pass off. What a play by both Trey Worsley and Drake Crowell. Like I said, the fourth quarter, don't want to be down by the Celtic Tigers. You'll never want to be down by the Celtic Tigers heading into the fourth quarter. The extra point making it a 14-point ball game again. 37-23 is the score, and as expected, man, got over 50 points scored in this game total. These guys going at it as they flex up there, taking a little photo selfie, I guess, with the gang, as they like to call it there, as they kick this one off. And of course, kicking against the wind has been some short kicks as he'll field this one from the 10. Ashland Boyd with a nasty juke goes down at the 28. And this comes down to the will of Coach Roby's offense here and the team in general. Is this when they're going to throw in the towel and just give up, or are they going to continue to fight to the end? And that's exactly what Coach Roby was talking about coming into this ball game. Is he doesn't care. I mean, he wants to win, but if he loses, he wants to go out swinging. Let's see if his team can do that. Here goes a throw. Great defense right there as that is broken up by Nate Mickens. Also knocks Contavious Henderson out of his X-Factor mode as well. 2nd and 10, shotgun here for Rob Slater. Dropping back, getting blitz, throws open across the middle as Tavon Bryson as he gets to the 36. It's a gain of 8, 3rd and 2. Spreading out the field here as the defense lines up in a 4-3. Slater with the slant over the middle. Contavious Henderson with the jump cut in the first down in Celtic Tiger territory at the 48. 110 yards exact receiving for number 10 off of 5 receptions. Is wide open there in the zone defense off the slant. Nasty juke move he put there on Levon Wilkins. Single back, well, I guess shotgun formation here. Slot out to the right side as he'll look to throw. There's a flag. This could be for holding, and they still get the sack as Babber comes through, and it is holding on the offense as expected, and that is Preston Pemberton. I'm confused saying that guy's name sometimes, but they will take the sack instead for a loss of yards and downs. And here goes a throw to the outside as he hits Tavon Bryson, and just like that, 3rd and 11 for the Cougars. This is big. Cougars really need to convert here, and I'm pretty sure if they don't, they're going to go for it anyway. Shotgun here, and they call a draw play. Man, definitely not the best of decisions, but that tells me that they're calling that play to get yards and go for it on 4th down. So if they go for it here on 4th down, they're looking to pull out a key play. And they better call something better than a draw. That's all I know. They are going to... Wow, they are going to attempt this field goal from the 40. They do have the window. And he knocks it. No, he missed it. He just missed it. Oh, my God. I can't believe he actually had the distance. I forgot he was kicking with the window. And so I still don't agree with the play calling there. I mean, if you're going on 3rd down, why call a draw play if you weren't going for it on 4th down? I understand, okay, you may have thought you had the leg, but now you give the GOAT and the Celtic Tigers field position at the 49. And that's what's going to kill your team. Look at that nasty juke move. DJ Barrow gets to the 46. And it could be all she wrote right here for Chicago. I still can't believe he missed that kick, though, man. I mean, he had the distance, though. Oh, my goodness, that was one heck of a booming kick. With the win, we already know he's got high kick power. That's a big reason why he got drafted by the Cougars. But, man, I thought he would have made that one. Flip back formation, Drake Crowell getting pressured, 3-man rush, and look at the adjustment by Trey Worsley getting to the 42. That's a bad spot. Looked like he got to the 41. 3rd and 3. Cougars need the stop here. Desperately need this stop. If the Celtic Tigers get the 1st down, could just about be game, and it should just about be that as they get it in the red zone right at the 20 with DJ Barrow. And other than, the wacky the play calling for the Cougars that really messed them up there on their last drive, got to give credit to the Celtic Tigers here with their offensive play calling. I don't know what's been going on, but that's just great planning against this team. They tried to give Matt Niani the football when they could, but I think the key coming into this game was focusing on DJ Barrow and the other matchups between him and Reggie Wilson winning their battles against the weaker defensive backs. And that has been what has been really picking apart this Cougars defense. Greg Crowell with the throw, completion on the out route, and he gets hit hard, but he hangs on to the football as Darion Colvin with his second reception of the game. Split back formation here at the 13. 2nd and 3. Crowell looking to throw, moving around, pressure's coming. He's got to throw this football away, and that's something you rarely see the GOAT do as he is sacked by Marvin Woolfolk, and that's also something there. Like I said, I mean, EA's got to fix that. Throw away. Got to throw that ball away. Obviously, you see the pressure's coming. There's nobody open. I mean, this is a grade A quarterback, too. The best quarterback arguably in the league, man, and he's got to throw this football away. Why is he holding on to this when all of his targets are covered by 2 guys at the very least? He's got to throw it away. Got to put the throwaway mechanic more often in this game. I've seen a lot of teams suffer from that. Huge loss, though. 3rd and 19. Spread formation. Crowell looking, throws over the middle. That's Cam Rux. That'll bring up 4th down. And I have to say, man, a key play that needs to be made right here. The Cougars need to block this kick. They need to block this kick. See if they can stop this field goal. Should be an easy chip shot, so they have to get the pressure through there. And they will almost get the block, and the kick is good. Oh, man, he was right there. That would have been epic. He just missed it. Just missed it. He was literally a fingertip away from blocking the kick. That could be game right there. Takes this one from the 8-yard line. Nasty juke move, almost getting out of it all. Down at the 33. That was Grimes on the return. And, I mean, game is not over yet. The game is not over yet. They're down by 3 possessions, yes. But it's not like they can't make something happen here. And I know it's extremely tough to stop the Cougars, the Celtic Tigers offense in the 4th quarter. But they've got to try their best. There still is over 6 minutes left in this game. Rob Slater looking, throws, and it's going to be caught by London Lions for 1st down as he will stop the clock as well as he darts out at the 44. Good ball placement right here. Great catch as well by London Lions. Breaks the tackle of Damari Williams. Great play.
Set, ready, 10-2, stop.
Shotgun here for Slater. Draw play. Trying to find a lane, and Reed Holmberg makes the tackle. And that's just a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9. Tight formation. Oh, the draw play again. Man, the play calling's been really terrible the last couple of, of plays and downs in terms of those draws. But 3rd and 7. Good thing they don't go with the draw here. Here goes a shot and a catch. Oh my goodness. What about that grab by Ashlyn Boyd? The running back continues to amaze here this season with a spectacular, look at this catch, spectacular catch going up there looking like Odell out here. Look at this. Wow. And that's how you haul in a catch. Showing the receivers how it's done. What about the ball placement too? My goodness. 1st and 10. Slater with the throw. He's got the completion. Contavious Henderson gets the 1st down. Another terrible face mask penalty by the Celtic Tigers. And I think this is going to be half the distance because of where they are on the field. And so that will set up a 1st and goal now for the Cougars at the 9.
Come on, set, 10 Lobo.
Shotgun here for Rob Slater. Slot out to the right side. Trying to score as swiftly as possible. Sending a 4-man rush. Throws it into the flats. Marcus Knight with a nasty juke move and another face mask penalty. This time on the rookie, Kilo Austin, has their 3rd face mask penalty of this game. The defense being very undisciplined so far. And that stops the clock too. And definitely makes the game on that play even better. Half the distance from where that play ended.
90 Wolf.
Defense sitting down the safeties a bit here. 1st and goal. Ball at the 3. Rob Slater looking to try to get in the end zone off the slant. And there they go with a touchdown to London Lions. Game isn't quite over yet. That's a touchdown that they needed. Maybe a little bit faster, but they get the touchdown nevertheless. And they are looking to kick the extra point to make it a 2-score game once again. This to make it a 10-point ball game as Davis knocks it through. Man, how about this game? 40-30, 70 points total scored in this game. Now this is where things get dark for teams. Stopping the Celtic Tigers with under 4 minutes in the 4th quarter. Virtually almost impossible. Onside kick by the Cougars. Why not? They try it and they do not get it. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with the call there. But the way that I think about it, probably should have just kicked it off. Now, if they just kicked it off and relied on their defense to get the stop, you know, they wouldn't have had given Dre Crowell and the offense this type of field position. But I think they're trying to play into the hands of forcing the Celtic Tiger to try to run out the clock to get the stop. So we'll have to see how this plays out. Hand off to Trey Worsley, spinning around, and yep, the first run play not getting much. But now the key becomes the Cougars have to stop the Celtic Tigers from being in field goal range. I formation, back on the ground, and here goes a good tackle made right there by Sherman. So this is the game plan looking to come into fruition here for the Cougars. Can they get the stop on CT? As Dre Crowell lines up in the gun, will he pass for it? He will look to throw, and it's going to be caught by Cam Rux, and that may have just been the dagger. And so that takes us into the 2-minute warning. And what a game here, man. What a game. I formation. Ball at the 29-yard line. Handoff, and there goes Trey Worsley taking one heck of a hit. Timeout called by the Cougars. Still a nice gain of about 6 to 7 yards on that one. First down can end it all here officially. And they will get it. Trey Worsley sending the Celtic Tigers to an official 5-0 record. Celtic Tigers remain unbeaten this season, man. This team is just looking unstoppable. Who's going to beat these guys? Could they win it all and become the first team possibly to be undefeated in RFL history? We'll have to see. Still a lot of time left. And here goes Trey Worsley still continuing to carve them up on the ground. Final timeout burned by the Cougars, and hopefully the Celtic Tigers show mercy here by taking a knee and just kneeling out the game. But they are not, man. Looking to try to score. And passing at that. And there goes a completion. Cam Rux down at the 2. I guess trying to throw some shade back at Rob Roby, the former head coach here. Gotta give credit, though, to Roby and the Cougars here tonight, though. Definitely appreciated the turnout. The people who cheered on the Cougars are trying to get the upset. Just couldn't happen here, man. They definitely tried their darnest. Still over a minute left in this game. 2nd and goal. Most likely going to hand this one off to Worsley. But no, they look to pass instead, and they get the touchdown to Matt Nayani. They said, we are not leaving this game without getting him a touchdown. And he finally beats, I guess, I don't even think he was on him there. That wasn't even man covered. So Yeah, Keani Jones wasn't even in sight there. It looks like they took Keani Jones completely off the field on that one. He wasn't even in on that play. And Matt Niani able to score his first touchdown in the game. Yeah, I guess the shade thrown there, Rob, man. Celtic Tigers still, I guess, not too happy about last year, as the extra point makes it a 47-30 ball game with exactly 1 minute left to go. No timeouts for the Cougars. I see Rob saying, "See you, I'm not joining any meetings this week." Yeah, man, it's a tough game, man, against these Celtic Tigers. Going to field this one from the 6-yard line. Grimes taken down at the 28. And the Cougars just looking to end the game on a good note. No timeouts, though. Rob Slater, he played a great game. Look at this. 28 of 33, 309 yards. And look at they played a good, clean game, man. No turnovers, man. No turnovers. You put up 30 points. If you say that, hey, the Cougars put up 30 points and you didn't know who they were playing, you would be like, these guys, did they win? You know, it's crazy that they put up this many points and still lost by 17. Still get a sack right there. Rob Slater shot down the field. Contavious Henderson closing out the game just about, still making plays. Could be the last play of the game right here. Slater with the throws, got the completion. Jameel Darby down at the 32. And that is going to be the end of the ball game. We had excitement from beginning all the way to end. And like Rob says in the chat, man, surprisingly no injuries. This was just a clean, all-around, exciting game. 47-30 is the final score as the Celtic Tigers remain undefeated with a huge win here on the road against their former head coach in the Chicago Cougars. I want to give a big shout out to the guys who came here. We are literally a minute away from our game on Twitch, which will be after I see this, I guess this little animation here. Rob Slater upset he couldn't get it done. He played his best, man. This was a great game by the Cougars, man. Gotta give your hats off to them. But like I was saying, game literally about right now. The San Diego Red Dragons taking on the Portland Riverhogs. The link to the Twitch should be in the chat, and if you don't see it in the chat, and it's going to be in the description right now of this video. But appreciate you guys coming through as always, showing your support for the Relocation Football League. If you haven't already and you enjoyed this game, make sure you smash that like button and subscribe for more RFL action to be notified. Also, every time that we go live for a game, make sure you keep it up to date with our social media and turn on the notification bell on the YouTube page so that you make sure you don't miss a game. With that being said, it's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator, and I will see you guys next week. Well, I guess this week. It is Monday right now. I'll see you guys for the next matchup, actually on Wednesday, for the weekly podcast. Until then, peace.